Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of All Campaign 15 Week 2 Day 3. So today, we're going to be doing a couple things. We're going to be continuing what might be our perfect run of Underspire that will immediately go and break. So that's not going to be a perfect run anymore, but we'll see what we could do. Probably double buy up on Torch since I want to do them a little bit earlier so that we could focus on the Vault event this weekend. Not tomorrow, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Good old Vault event weekend. Oh yeah, this is also the first time we see the Heroic Booster. What does this have in it? It is money locked. It's 20 invasion battles, 4 shiny keys, and a potion of heroism? That's kind of weird. Potion gives you hero double magic for the current weekly guild event. That's new. Interesting. I don't think that's worth it for just 4 shiny keys. Especially when the one going into the following week gives you like 4 shiny keys and 5 shiny tokens. Whatever the new troop is. So if you're going to bother doing one, do the other one, not this one. Yeah, that one seems extremely not worth it. And his flash offer is just for that sword that we'll get in like a couple months for free. It's one of those ones that was added for newer players. You basically have a different choice of like 3 different starting weapons, and that was one of them. I'll roll back around at some point. But anyways, aside from that, we do have Goblin Pet. If you haven't gotten it max, good pet to go and get. It's Goblin Bonus. Works really good for a lot of things this week, as the Zhejian event and everything. Aside from that, yeah, let's clear out other dailies. Still got to make progress on Legends Reborn. Actually, we can go for the whole next section of battle. Oh, no, we can't. Never mind. Just 6 hours, 7 hours, actually. Gotta wait till tomorrow. Also, we gotta go rack up those yellow kills. We still haven't done our 300 yellow kills yet. We'll get there in a moment, though. We'll definitely will, probably by the end of the stream. Anyways, where should we start? I guess we should probably mess with Underspire first, since we don't actually have to worry about most of the other events, because, you know, pet rescues, not really anything. So let's see if we're still on a perfect streak or not. So far up to this point, though we might not be at this point, we don't really know until we reach a dead end. But we are currently on a flawless Underspire run. We went the whole 2 first sections with absolute bare minimum rooms completed, which is the first time we were ever able to do that. Not only for 1 section, but 2 in a row. And we're about to find out soon if we have finally hit a dead end, which I assume we have. We're eventually going to hit one. It's very unlikely to ever get a truly flawless run. The amount of RNG that you would need in your favor is so ridiculously high. Even knowing all the pathing and all the patterns and everything, you're still eventually going to hit a dead end at some point. Well, so far seems to be perfect streak. Unless we ruin it with a dead end right over here, in which case, no perfect streak anymore. But anyways, hello everyone. Hope you guys have been having a wonderful week so far. Hello, Daddy Shark. Hello, Lester. Hello, yeah. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Bratz Pack. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, let's see. You just noticed the artwork for Priestess has changed. Oh, yeah, they changed it as a 7.0. I believe it was only her. They ended up changing her for something lore related. I think they changed some of the text or something else, and they just ended up changing her overall everything. But yeah, that was in the 7.0 patch. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Stacy. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Lucian. Hello, Arjonian. Who did I miss? Hello, Cookie. Hello, Kikolia. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Chad. Hello, Renas. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's a good soul farming team? Generally anything with Ferris Raw tends to be okay. One thing that's pretty good is that one, I forget his name. Oh, double path. Let me think about this. But that one Underworld troop that does full AoE damage based on souls. Actually, I think I have him saved on this team right here. He's a pretty good option. Judge of the Dead is his name. Judge of the Dead with Ferris Raw is pretty nice. In this case, it's Leprechaun Phylacteria. So like a team like this or something. This is a 1 Ferris Raw build. Quick kill build. Where you do it with Judge of the Dead's AoE because he boosts ratios based on souls. And you get more souls from Ferris Raw. And Phylacteria is mostly just here to make sure you cap out on souls very quickly. Alright, what do we want to do here? We've been presented with a path. Let's do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4... what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The door has to be right there or we hit a dead end. I'm going for it. That's a door. I have confidence. There's a door right there. Oh, hello, Chris. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Door or no door? If there's no door there, we have finally broken our flawless streak. If there is a door there, we still got a chance. Now we're about to find out. Door or no door? I'll take that one over. Get our truffle rolling. I would love if you actually landed mana, though. I don't have a cascade for the other thing. Which, yeah, we can go do it that way, though. Better than nothing. Somehow extra turned at the end of all that. And just get another truffle. I'll summon, of course, so it's new. And luckily it didn't double summon at least. So go grab our mana. There's a lot of it just sitting there. I eventually we'll get the cast off, and that is Mitch. There we go. Okay, door, no door. It is no door. No. Though it could still be the boss room. Okay, let's go right then. Do we think it's gonna curve around that way? It could. Okay, let's go right. We're definitely not on a perfect anymore. Unless left is boss room and right is the thing, though I highly doubt it. No, it finally happened. Well, we got double section perfect. That's the most we're probably going to see in a while. Yeah, we finally have to waste some torches. It was only a matter of time. But yeah, there's almost no way that's perfect now. It still can be, though it's exceedingly unlikely. Yeah, let's see. No door? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it should have been door visible. Door visible. That means it's to the right. Interesting. Yeah, that means the door's to the right over here. Interesting. Now comes the problem of where on earth is the boss room now? Because that kind of complicates things. But yeah, we have officially ruined our perfect. I had a feeling we would today. I'm actually not even sure how we did the first two that way, but it did go through. Yeah, we'll go for the Iron Cut free kill, why not? And of course you would get a summon, what's new? Trying to get this guy just all the way to full mana. Ah, that works too. Alright, there we go. Let's see. So how many more would we need to be able to see door? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would have to do 2 more. So not this one, but the next one. We should see door from where we're standing. You're having a hard time finishing the second boss? Are you having trouble finding it? In the many branching paths. Oh, finding. Yeah, there we go. I had a really big trouble with it the very first week. I feel like we've gotten slightly better at pathing. Although you can still get really tripped up sometimes. Because sometimes it's not really obvious what way you need to go. There we go. Okay, so is this door? No, one away should be door. So right here we should be able to see door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So right here we should see a door. If there's no door here, there's something wrong. But one of these two directions should be a door. Which one, it doesn't matter because we just move into it. But one of these two directions should be a visible door. At 100% rate because we literally depleted every other path. So there's a 100% chance we will see a door after this battle here. Which direction it is, we don't know. Though we'll know after the fight. But it's guaranteed to be in one of those two spots. So what are you doing having Submerge? Because I actually don't have a way to kill you now. Let's see. I guess we could skull poke it there. Actually, I could just skull poke it outright, but luckily that's enough damage too. Let's see what we get here. So there's our guarantee door, which we knew. Now, here's the next problem. Our primary path is right here. So it's 6 off from one of these. Which means it could be anywhere in any of these directions. If I was a boss room trying to hide myself, where would I be? Even though I have it scouted further to the left, I'm thinking top right. I'm thinking like right here. Or all the way over here. But we do have it scouted further over here, which kind of makes me want to go for it. Oh, so why is there so many 69s in chat? Anyways, let's see. So it's 6 off from here. 1, 2, 3. I highly doubt it's over there. But I also don't feel like it can reach over there. That's going to dead end before it does anything. The first merchant is 2 steps away. The other merchants are also 6 away from the main path. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to check over here. I feel like down from here could be it. So we have wasted a couple torches, but not that many. If it is over here. Though this could still dead end again. Well, we'll find out in a moment. Alright, let's get truffle rolling. Get the other thing down. Alright, so how many off are we from main path right now? Ooh, that's a dead end. Wait, that's double dead end? Oh. Well, we wasted some torches then. So I'm pretty not confident in that one either. But because we already have a scouted, I kind of want to go for it. I'm almost guaranteed this is a dead end, but I kind of want to go for it. Because we're already 3 scouted into it, so we might as well go 2 more to figure it out. I'm pretty sure this one is also a dead end. Because it would be most realistic for it to be top right. But because we already have the scouted, I just want to check. Just for future info. Because as soon as I saw that path break from the door, it's almost guaranteed top right. But we're already scouted here, so it's not going to take that many torches to get info. Oh, I should have taken that brown. Oh, don't die to death mark. Nice. And there we go. A little overkill. Hello, Isabel. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So after this room, regardless of where it is, I can't go any further. Let's see if we have it here. Come on, boss room. I'm almost guaranteed this is not boss room. But we're already over here, so might as well check. Watch just be the merchant or something. It is... yep, the merchant! I had a feeling. Interesting. Hey, this is one of the sections where it's worthwhile to skip. Should we skip? This is one of the most skippable sections. This is Zone 3. But yeah, it's top right in one of these paths. You know what? I'm tempted. How many torches does that even save us, though? Not that many. I am tempted, though. The loot for third is the absolute worst. This would be one of the few situations where you would actually skip the door. Where's the boss room? The boss room is over in top right. Which is why I thought when I saw this room right here. Like, the second I saw this, it was really obvious it was top right. But I still wanted to check over here. Does anyone remember what the actual loot for room 3 is? Isn't it an orange orb and something else? Like, it is so bad, I think we might just skip it. And if we have torches after, we'll go try finding it. But, yeah, I think we're just going to go for it. 300 gems, that's what? That's the equivalent of 15 torches. Will it save us that many torches, though? It won't. I might as well just buy more torches if that's the case. You know what? We're just going to go find it, I guess. Okay, so now the question comes down to which primary path do we think it's going to be? Well, we have to move over here anyway, so we might as well take this room. And then see where this branches off, if at all. It drops 3 gem keys and an orange. Gosh, that is so bad. But honestly, for how few torches it would save us, we might as well just go head over there. Is for it to be worth it, I would basically have to save 15 torches, and I highly doubt we're going to take 15 trying to find it at this point. That is very unlikely. We'd almost deliberately have to try to find the wrong way to not get it within 15 at this point. I would love if we had a slightly better board here. Get the truffle rolling. Alright, a lot of mana. Love to see it. Wow, that battle just went from they have a billion durability to instantly dead. I'll take it. Oh! Dead end. Interesting. Well, we had to take that room anyways. Well, we know where it is. It's 6 off from here. Unless this path multi-branches. But there's a 100% chance at this point that it is 6 branch from here. The only problem is it might double path. And then we got to figure out which one of the 2 it is. Alright, it doesn't look like this is about to double branch, so we should be fine. Because we've depleted out every other path. It's funny that we do double perfect, and now we're almost going to go max rooms. Because I think we're actually are max rooms for the 3rd section. Max number of rooms to find the door. We went 2 minimal to 1 max. Not ideal. But I only scouted those extra several in the bottom left just because I wanted to. We were already slightly there. I really should have went top right, though. Because they do tend to separate it as far away as possible. Like, directionally. Even though the room difference is always the same, the direction that they try to move it always tends to be further away. Rather than into the next section. You still haven't even started your Underspire? Well, that's one nice thing about Underspire. You can literally do it all on Sunday and you'll get the same progress for it. The only problem with that is you don't know how to allocate torches at that point. Because if you haven't started it, you don't know how many torches you're going to need. Which is the only slight problem with waiting on it. But otherwise, yeah, you can literally just wait till Sunday and just drop them all then. The only thing you don't know by doing it day by day is how close you are to completing it. Whereas if you do it slightly day by day, you know that you're like 1/3 the way there or halfway there or so on and so forth. So you know to gauge like how many more torches you need. Whereas if you do it all at the end of the week, you just kind of have to guess how many you think you're going to need. And hope you didn't get too many or too little. Okay, we'll take that one down. Hey, there we go. Oh, hello, Ginky. Hello, Janice. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Where do we think the door is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's down. It's not going to be up. Even though there's more chances for it to be up, that's exactly why it's not up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there. These two both go upwards. It's right there. Calling it now. There's a less of a chance it would be here. But based on how the patterns have been so far, it's actually a higher chance it'll be here, even though there's a lower chance it'll be here. If that makes any sense. Like, probability-wise, this is not the path to go. But the pattern that it normally falls makes it more likely that this is the room. Even though there's less of a probability based on there being less paths this way. Because it seems to always like to be oriented in that way. We've seen that several times now. And I am pretty confident that this is the mini-boss room. Even though it's less likely based on number of options. But I am near perfectly confident that this is the boss room right here. Okay, we'll take that one. Because that's a lot of good information for later if it is. If it does always follow that pattern. Well, let's see. Is this the boss room? Because I am pretty sure it is. It is! Aha! I knew it! Yeah. You always have to do it that way. And the second I saw this, I knew it was top right. And then as soon as we saw this branching path with the double and then the single that fits perfectly into there, I knew that one was it. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, well, let's go grab this, I guess. This room and then one more forward. So we're 3 sections down, 3 days in. So that's pretty nice. It's pretty much on pace of where we would want to be. But you know what? Let's go throw some extra torches. Let's go throw the extra 5. Why not? Let's go all in today. I'm starting to lose track of how many I bought, though. Let's see. Grab the blue over there. I should have just iron gutted him. I'm not sure why I did that. Because now he's gonna barely live. Oh no! I thought Well, that technically is a skull to some degree, but it's not an actual skull. That's funny. Alright, that section did not go over too well, but we learned a lot of things there, so that's nice. Also, hello, Janie. Welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Hollywood. Oh yeah, the Underworld layout is different for each player. It shares a similar RNG system, but is completely different for every player. So my layout is not the same as anyone else's layout. But the pattern that it goes by is the same for everyone. But the exact layout is different for everyone. Okay, you know what? Let's go buy another set of 5 torches. Might as well. I want to do a little bit more before we get to the weekend as well. Okay. So, we're currently halfway done on the 3rd day of the event, so we're making good progress. So, based on this layout, we know that the door, the keystone door, has to be down and to the left to some degree. We learned from accidentally going all the way to this merchant at least some useful info that will help us in the other sections as well, because we now have like a little border area identified. But now we obviously need to go left. There's no way it's going to loop all the way up over here. There's not a single chance. So I'm going to go this way first, as it is more downwards than the other one. So it is more likely to reach the door that we're looking for. It's still going to go over to the right, but it's likely going to get to there first, since it's 1 tile lower. Making it a lot more likely that it will connect to the door. There's actually a chance both those paths actually connect together. And if not, then this one's definitely the way to go. Yeah, we got our insta-kill. Might as well go for it. Get the turnip kill down. And just whack him. Alright, so we got that down. Double branching path. Interesting. That doesn't change much, though. Like, we're still going down. Though I am curious to see if right dead ends. Because right would have to dead end pretty soon. It's almost at the end of the board. It might still go 1 more tile to the right and then dead end. Which is why we'll still see a path off of it. But I'm pretty sure that path doesn't go anywhere. Though, based on where they normally put the boss room, top right from this section is probably where the boss is. Especially since they didn't put the other one perfectly top right. Okay, it's branching down. Interesting. Oh, no, it has to, literally. We've already reached the edge of the map. It quite literally has to go down. There's only one problem with that. Door could technically be over there, but I'm still confident on the left side. So 1, 2, 3. Because it's still more likely, because the other one's going to get trapped eventually and get pinched down. So we'll do our 3 over here and just do a straight line down. And double check what our number is, because we might have to wait till tomorrow to find out if this actually reaches a door or not. It should. I think we're actually 1 battle short, which is kind of unfortunate. 1 singular battle short. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Let's see. Maybe some of that brown. The truffle rolling. Wow, that did so little mana. You know what? Let me just explode it all. There we go. And a smash. Okay, so. Do we have enough to see it today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I can. Ooh, okay, let's see what this double path does. It's most likely left, but it can branch down and still get to where it needs to go. I just need to double check how far it goes down to know if it's worth going there. I don't believe any of these two paths will immediately dead end, which is concerning because that makes it so either of them are actually doable. I'd actually really love if the one going down would dead end. Because I'm pretty sure it's to the right. But I can't be fully confident unless that one's a dead end over there. Well, I'll find out. I get rid of the guy with spell reduction because he's kind of getting in the way. And there we go. If I can never click, there we go. Oh. Well, that's not ideal. That is exceedingly not ideal. Well, we know what path it is now. At least there's a 100% chance we know what path it is. Is this one down? Oh, I was not expecting that. Interesting. It double dead-ended there, which means this path is going to branch all the way around. That is exceedingly not ideal. But it does tell us what the exact path is, if nothing else. It also gives us a vague idea, which we already kind of knew when I said boss room would be in top right. Well, guess what? Boss room's in top right. So that gave us two pieces of information. Door is down right, or, you know, down that other path. And boss room is top right. So even though that's a dead end, it's a dead end that gives a lot of information. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors right there. Interesting. Unless it's branching up, in which case this is the craziest one yet. Though I highly doubt it's branching up. I'm almost guaranteed it's branching to the left. But that'd be really weird if it did. But, yeah, door should be right there. And boss room is right over there. Though there's a small chance it's the other way around. This could be the boss room. And technically the door could be over here and it branches all the way across over there. I highly doubt that, though. I feel like it's going to branch into this whole section. There's just a lot more room there. Who knows? Might go the other way. We'll find out tomorrow. When we continue the Underspire. Anyways, in other news, let's go ahead to the code and then go mess with the other events. There is a pet rescue, but I have no need to do it, so we shall ignore the pet rescue. Next, I guess we'll clear out standard dailies and then mess with the gold farming team for a little bit. I wanted to test the rate some tonight. Get a little timer up, test it for at least some amount of time. I mostly just want to test a really good team. I'm not sure if I really want to really test too many of the other ones. This one being the really good team. Because honestly, I think this one's going to be enough. Like, there are other strategies. But I feel like this is the one I would always use if I'm going to bother using one. And I feel like it's like the go-to option for it. It's actually the old Skeleton Key meta back in the day. Which at this point is kind of ancient these days. But yeah, this is the old Skeleton Key meta. Way back when. Except obviously it's with Slug Hoarder instead of Skeleton Key. But it's the same build otherwise. So why am I using it for this? Probably because I just had it selected already, but there we go. Yeah, the 6 mini boss is the main loot. The major Orb of Glory. It's pretty much the whole reason why Underspire is even worth it. If it wasn't for that room, Underspire would actually be a lot less worth it. But that room alone carries almost the entire value of Underspire. As it is actually the most consistent way to upgrade mythics in the entire game. Other than for farming vault events for like 10 hours a day or something. When there's a vault event like this weekend. But aside from doing that, it is the most consistent way of farming max mythics in the game. I used to do Underspire every single week and go for double gold medal. No, we didn't get top 3. It's been a while since we got top 3. Ah, there we go. Alright, anyways, let me go bring out the Zolgoth build. With good old Catharix. Let's see. We'll get the kill on there. Get you dead. Oh, wait. He actually extra turned? That throws me off so much whenever he does that. I kind of forget it's even possible. Also, what just happened to half my team? Luckily, they both have Impervious, so they don't care about Deathmark. Didn't the old Leprechaun team have Leprechaun in 4th slot? It could. Leprechaun is always an optional gold farming teams. There are 3 main strategies over the years for it. There's Egg Thief, Greed, and Leprechaun were like some of the bigger 3 that were used for it. The benefit of Greed is you max gold immediately, but he has no mana accumulation attached to himself. The benefit of Leprechaun is he's a nice mix between mana, speed, and, you know, just getting things rolling. But he is insufficient on gold a lot of times. He does not give you a particularly good amount of gold. Like, he gives you gold, but not as much as you would want to really get a team like that going. Egg Thief starts a little bit slow, but eventually he gets better mana accumulation than Leprechaun. Also, what on earth did that Shugger just do? What? I was not paying attention at all. We just got obliterated by that Shugger. I haven't seen that in a while. Wow. Oh, you know why? Its ability is buffed in this mode. No wonder why. But Egg Thief starts slower, but becomes a better mana accumulation than Leprechaun and has backup summon, and still has gold gain. And for how many times you normally need to cast on a gold farm team, it's actually generally okay to be using Egg Thief. It's one of the few times where she can actually get into a build. Alright, let me make sure I kill Shugra this time. Don't need round 2 of what just ever happened there. Oh, where's the code? Oh, my bad. Wait, I forgot to paste it. Also, you know what? I'll hand out one more Sharky code. Oh, also, good news! If any of you like cat pets and dog pets, not Kafka, Genki, not Genki, I will eventually say the right name. No, not Kafka, I will eventually remember names. No, I will eventually remember. No. Jetto. We got it. I got there eventually. But Jetto, we're going to be getting dog and cat codes. Which dog and cat are in the codes, I have no clue. But assumably one of the International Cat Day and one of the International Dog Day pets for one of the last years in the past. Gosh, I am so bad with names. I am so absurdly bad with names. It has not gotten much better over time. Wow, he actually extra turned. That throws me off so much. I honestly even forget he's capable of extra turning a lot of times. And when he does, it's like, oh wait, what's this foreign concept? And it's a Sharky code. Probably the last one we're handing out for a little while. Because we might have some replacements for it. Actually, I didn't even check my Discord today since that message. Because I replied back to him or to her, and by now she should be in the office, so she might have sent them. Let me go check Discord real quick. I want to see. We're not going to hand any tonight, but we might have our cat and or dog codes. Let me see. Has she messaged me yet? Loading. No, she has not messaged me yet. Unfortunate. Well, we'll have it sometime in the next few days. Anyways. So, in other news. Where are we? Cleared out that. We cleared out that. Let's go clear out the last daily, and then we'll go mess with the gold farming team for the rest of the time. So, the only mode left is invasions. And as a guild, we're getting there. Do we still have any zeros? No, that's technically 2 zeros. Also, Maximus, aren't you here? You've been slacking on the event as well. We'll get to it eventually. But, let's see. And Isabel's still carrying us, though it's new. Thank you, Isabel. And Trishoko, give her some gems. She's carrying us really hard this week. It's almost like double over second place right now. Let's see. Yeah, I see why you haven't done Underspire yet. You've been spending all your time doing the invasion event. Also, gosh, why is it so itchy? Back there. I just washed a shirt the other day, too. Let's see. Go throw that down. You have 14 pets to go level up, but you don't have the food for the poor babies? Oh no! Well, there's quite a few more ways to get pet food these days. Though, unfortunately, you can't, like, mass farm it on a day like this because of the pet rescue. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, we need to go throw down the gnome bait and the cursed gnome bait before the Vault weekend. So I need to do that sometime tomorrow when we do our stream. I don't want to do it now because we already have a pet active. It'd be weird using one and not the other. I need to make sure I run through those because there'll be a lot less value during a Vault event. The main reason being is it's substantially easier to trigger a pet during a Vault event. So using a pet gnome bait is pretty irrelevant. Cursed gnome bait's still okay. But pet gnome bait is a lot less valuable because it's already so much easier to get a pet gnome active every hour. So we definitely want to use that before Vault event tomorrow. How on earth did that miss so hard? It missed so hard I can't even take an extra turn. How'd that even happen? Oh, so why'd I do that? Out of all the places I could have moved that. Oh gosh, this board is not ideal. Not a fan. Also 1 mana short, that's kind of unfortunate. Luckily he's enchanted, so it doesn't matter too much. Alright, 5 more fights to go. Because we're definitely getting at least 1 Valrave in there. Potentially 2, but probably 1. Like 2 fights from now. Oh, I already have the win condition. I'm like trying to see if there's a skull or anything, and we already have full mana. That's the only weird thing. Now, a card really only shows that it has full mana on the side. I'm so used to the animation covering the entire card, but it only covers the right side of the card. Which I didn't mind too much at first, but actually over time it's kind of been throwing me off. Though they are looking into the visual changes to this menu and other similar things. When on earth that's coming, I have no clue. They were going to make a post on the forum the other day, and last I recall, they still haven't, unless they did sometime today, because I wasn't checking. We were doing Song of the Elves quest for the MMO on Old School RuneScape. It went pretty well. It was a lot of fun. First time I ever bothered doing it. It was pretty in-depth, too. Had a lot of lore as well. Had some pretty good unlocks. And we almost died on our 1 life account. But hey, we still lived. Almost died, still alive. Let's see. We'll throw that down. Hello, Austin. Welcome, welcome. Hey, we got mail. I assume that's the code. Thank you, whoever claimed it for us. Let's see. We'll take that one over. Put a 1-shot on you. What do we need here? We need green, blue, kind of. Actually, we need a lot of things. Take the turnip. Nice, nice. We can work with that. 1-shot you, 1-shot you, 1-shot you. There we go. Exactly what we want to see. And there's probably no Valraven here, but you never know. We might get lucky. No Valraven. Okay. Also, wait. Is that coloration different? Why do I feel like I've never noticed these torches before? Around the towers. I'm pretty sure those have been there forever. And for whatever reason, I don't think I've ever noticed this torch in the bottom left. Unless the new card scaling made it so it's like that, so you can actually see it. Because I could have sworn we were never able to see the bottom left torch on these towers. And now it's the only thing I could see when looking at them. Oh, I should have taken that skull. I'm not sure why I did that. I don't have a, oh, I do have a cascade. I got this match. We take that, boom, dead. And there we go. Not enough for stage 11, but we'll get there soon. Yeah, let me go give one of those things to Isabel real quick. Hey, tribute's ready. Because she's carrying our guild for invasion. Grab our seals while we're here. Somehow not maxed yet. There you go, have one of these. Don't click kick button. There we go. Anyways. What's in our mail right now? Oh yeah, there's the code. Oh no, it's legendary task. Never mind. Aha! Nothing too good in it. Honestly, some pretty bad rolls there, but we'll take it. Better than nothing. Okay, so rest of stream. I want to go bring up a timer and test this gold farming rate. I want to go to like Golvania or something. Go bring up a timer. Go put away that number. Bring up our good old live split timer. Our speed running timer. Let's see. If it'll open. Oh no, now it's gonna open too. Oh no. Wait. It opened too. Fail. I always do that. Alright, now they're showing to be 1. Let me go get rid of the pop-up that tells me to keep updating it, and then the second I update it, it's like, do you want to update again? We've done another update already. Let's see. Let me move this over. Let me move this over. Wait, why is it not moving? There we go. And now let me move the timer over. Alright, we should be good to go. Make sure timer's working. Timer is indeed working. Okay, so let's go test this gold farming team. I want to do it for like 15 minutes and see what kind of gold we get. First thing we need to go do is put into a calculator our exact amount of gold. And then simply when we're done like 15 minutes in, take our current amount of gold and then subtract it, and then we have our number. And then whatever the negative number is how much gold we gained. Let's see, 639. Okay, so 52,450,000, or 52,450,639 is our starting gold. And we are going to be using Gold Farm Team 1 on Explore 12. All right, and let it begin. I'll click that, and we're going to go for 15 minutes and see what the final yield is after 15 minutes time. Okay, let's see. We want to get Egg Thief. Now we just kind of times that by 4, and that gives us like a general aspect. I think sometime tomorrow I kind of want to show the Gold Farm team, like for a video. And there's a couple I want to show, but this I feel like is the main one, which is why I want to test it right now. This feels like the one that has the most amount of promise as far as working. Oh, why'd I do that? We should just take a mana. I'm thinking like a skull will kill or something. Not even close. So hello, Australians. Welcome.
Mana surge.
Let's see.
Mana surge.
Have you been enjoying the new version so far? Oh yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying our Underspire personally. And we had a perfect run until we ruined it today, though I knew for sure we were going to ruin it today. That wasn't really much of a surprise. And it was a good run up to that point. Killing that first just because he has a lifesteal. And if I didn't do that, there was a chance he would have actually lived. And we're getting about 8,000 gold per battle. With no VIP bonus, you should be getting about 7-ish thousand. With max VIP bonus, you should be getting like 11,500 or so, like just under 12,000. Only problem with this place is there's some stealthy here, but otherwise isn't too big a deal. So far, so good. So we're doing about 45-second cycles, which I believe brings us up to slightly over 500,000 per hour. Now we'll see what the final number is. Probably could have taken a 5 times there. Probably should have. How did we hit no blue in that? That's really unfortunate. Really unlucky. All that destroying, we hit 0 blue. And once again, 1 mana short. Really unlucky this time. Let's take the red. Give him a bunch of brown, that's fine. Him transforming isn't that big a deal. The biggest concern is things gaining HP. Transform itself doesn't really do much. A bit of a slower fight. It's still about a minute for the fight. I kind of want to ignore that skull, but I don't have good mana, so I'm just going to take it. Really bad starting mana. Oh, he better not die to Death Mark. That is a factor. A really bad factor. Oh, good, he cleansed it. As tends to be with Death Mark. Death Mark does generally nothing until it doesn't. And most of the time, it's basically just a cosmetic overlay. Also, the whole reason for Cedric in first slot is so you can meet shield egg thieves there. Or, I mean, eggs there from Egg Thief. But we're going to test this for 15 minutes and just multiply it by 4 and see what that gives us. Because that should be an okay accurate thing. Obviously, the longer we go, the more accurate it would get. But, 15 minutes and extending, that's still fine. Because this team isn't too variable. Like, obviously, there are some battles where it goes a little bit slower. Also, there's battles where it goes a little bit quicker. But it tends to be pretty similarly consistent at, like, 45-ish seconds. Some shorter, some longer. Oh, not full mana. Very unfortunate. Hey, a bunch of tokens. We are in Explore 12 after all, so we do still get those token drops. I haven't seen a Mimic in a while, though. Particularly 5 times. They're out there somewheres. Let's see. I'll take the extra mana. Get Egg Thief rolling. Unfortunately, the first Egg Thief is always horrible. There's not much you can do about that unless you use, like, Greed or something. And most of these teams don't have room for it. It generally would not work. Yeah, you should almost never pay gems on the keystones. I did the very first time just to kind of test around with it. But they are really, really bad value. Even in the situations where you'd get the most value from it. Like today, we could have easily bought the tier 3 keystone because the tier 3 loot is really bad. It just wasn't worth it. Even though it was one of the most worth times we could have probably ever gotten the keystone, even then it still was not worth getting the keystone. So pretty seeing a shiny key in your inventory, you're going to hoard them all. Yeah, I still want to cover a video on it later. I want to wait till the guild has finished all of it, so it might be like the Saturday at this rate. But once we do, I do want to cover a little video going over shiny keys. And I will open all my shiny keys this week, but going forward, I'm probably never touching a shiny key again for like the next year or two. But we will go cover a video on it this week. Because it actually is somewhat worth using them this week due to the special troop that's available. Because that guy's actually pretty good. Because he's the main guy that you get extra shiny thingies for this week. Oh, please, stop being 1 mana short. You know, if we had him a shiny level up, he'd be at full mana right now. Which is another thing to put into consideration, too. We're testing this team with no shiny upgrades. Pretty much everyone by the end of this week will have him shiny upgrade 1. Which means that 11 mana right there would have been full mana. Which would have been slightly quicker. Because all this testing that we're doing right now is with him at 12 mana, not 11. Oh, halfway there. And then we'll see how much gold we have by the end. Oh, we gotta be careful that it doesn't take too much HP. Also, how are you one short? That's not ideal. Oh, we're almost about to gain a level, too. Actually hope we don't gain that level, as we waste slight time on that. Not too big a deal if it does, though. No, we didn't get Surge! And I don't have a mana follow-up. There we go. Not doing good on mana this time. We're almost getting rolling. Alright, mana. Yeah, there should be enough to get things rolling, though. We take that on you, grab that. Get a big poke. Nice, extra turn. Love to see it. Only you could do that every time. Alright, 5 more minutes. And then we'll have our data. Or at least some data. But yeah, this should be on track for 550 to 600,000 with our VIP level. Which means even at lower VIP level, it might actually still be a consistent 500,000 per hour. And at higher, it's almost like 1 million if you have all the bonuses. So very few people have that many bonuses, though. But I could see myself using this gold team in the future. Oh no, my timer stopped for no reason! What? I didn't click the button! It crashed on me! No! What? Well, I guess we could base it based on 10 minutes. Sure. Let's just times it by 6, I guess. It's not exactly how I wanted to do that, but sure. Why did it crash on me? Why? Why do you do this? Oh, maybe we should go update it. Anyways, what's our gold right now? Multiply this number by 6. Let's see. So minus 5 to 558 071. Yeah, it was 107,000, which means it would have been 600,000. If you times that by 6, it is 644,000, which comes out to a pretty comfortable 600,000 at this gold range. Which means the lower gold range would be like 450 to 500,000 with no bonuses. And by no bonuses, I mean just Dragon Armor or Death Knight Armor. So, you know, the 100% bonus from that. So that would be the no bonus version. At VIP 50%, that ends up giving what we just got, like about 600,000 per hour. The 100% would be what? Probably closer to 700, 750,000 per hour. And then the max would be almost like 1 million. Which is pretty much just what Scouting Key was back in the day. It's pretty solid. But yeah, that was on track for 600,000. Technically it came out to 644,000, but it was also several seconds over. So it's more like 600,000. Which is not bad. It's not bad at all. It is not bad at all. I'm not sure how much I would really use it, because I don't really have a need to gold farm. I could just dump a bunch more gold into the guild right now if I really wanted to. But, I don't know, gold farming is useful, but not the most useful thing to be doing. But it can still be nice to do throughout the weeks, especially if you're in a guild with a higher requirement or want to get into a guild with a higher requirement. It's always nice to have the option. How long did it crash for? Not too long. But yeah, I'm not sure why it crashes on me. I might need to go find a new timer. Because the last few times we've been recording, it has occasionally crashed. Not every single time we use it, but more than we would want it to crash, that's for sure. Which is not ideal. Anyways, to end it out, let's just do a few Volkies, I guess. Because we're not really going to have enough time to go test like an entire another gold farm team. Especially if the timer doesn't want to cooperate with us. Alright, let's go bring up the thingies in case we get an orb. Let's just run, I don't know, what team do I want to run? I guess Diamantina. If I read chat, I would have seen the message. Oh, sorry, I wasn't really reading chat when I was focusing. Using the team you're using per battle, you get 9,885 gold. I think that's VIP 10 or above, right? You played for 1 today, and the team farmed 313,000 in gold. You're VIP 11, yeah. So we can tell that from the battle. Because VIP 10 or higher would need, be needed to get that amount of gold. Wait, what amount of time did you farm 313 in? Because the rate that we were getting right there was over 600,000. And when we did it yesterday, I was very above 500,000. Because when we like lowballed guesstimate, it was like clear over 500,000 earlier. How do you check VIP level? It's under the money thingy. Though it does come down to execution of team, I guess, too, and how quickly you click. Because that's always a factor with any farming team. Like, there's a wide range that you can get from it depending on how, like, attentive you click. Because Dust Devil team actually has that issue a lot. Where its max speed is really quick, but if you're, like, slightly sidetracked, it goes quite a bit slower. Because of how quick you have to click to do it optimally. But yeah, you check VIP in the money thingy. Hey, purple orb. You go to shop and then VIP, and then it shows you your thingy. And it's based on how much money you've spent on the game over the course of forever. And it's tracked it for all of time. And to get VIP 10, I think it's $790. So we're almost at a point where we've spent $790 on this game over the course of 8 years. Because I started playing in 2014. Or sorry, 9 years. So yeah, over the course of 9 years, almost 10 years by the time we actually hit it. So I guess 9 years, let's say. Over the course of 9 years, we spent $790 on this game. Which overall isn't that bad. Because that's less than 100 a year. There are definitely some subscriptions for games that are way over 100 per year. Yeah, that means we would have spent like 80-ish per year. Somewhere around there. Like about $80 per year on average. Of course, we spend a little bit more these days because the VIP thingies. Or not the VIPs, but like the campaign passes and stuff. Speaking of which, I still haven't done the PvP battles yet. You know what? Let me go do that right now. Wait. How on earth have I not done the PvP battles yet? Oh, that's funny. Are you allowed to do any PvP battles? Someone was mentioning earlier you could do VIP ones. So if that is the case, or not VIP ones, what am I trying to say? You can do casual PvP. So let me go double check. Because I think someone mentioned earlier that you can actually do casual for it. Because if so, I should probably bring out Diamantina quick kill. And just wipe them out real quick. Why is this firebomb not casting? The whole point of doing this battle was so the firebombs could burn and explode. Okay, did that count as one fight? Okay, it does. Yeah, casual PvP counts. Let's go obliterate them all. Alright, let's go get a Diamantina team. It's time to one-shot 14 times. Go. One thing to keep in mind, too, is I actually have a lot of time spending with Egg Thief in the past. I know we haven't ran Egg Thief in the last, like, 4 or 5 years. But back in the day, we have ran so much Egg Thief, so I'm kind of already used to the team a little bit. As far as, like, the pattern you have to do. It's one of the reasons I don't switch off of some of, like, the older meta teams. Because I'm already so used to using them that I can actually use some of the non-meta teams a bit quicker than what it is actually meta. Just because we're so used to using them that we just do all the presses a little bit quicker. And that might be the case with Egg Thief. Because even though it's been so long, we probably have over 300 hours using Egg Thief, if not more. Some kind of absurd amount of time. Even though we haven't touched a troop in like 4 years. But we used to use it a lot in the past. For the exact same team. It's literally the exact same team, just with Scouting Key. Let's see what we got done. You won't get the ranked tier 1 rewards if you do casuals. That is true, but we also don't need them. And we normally skip on them anyways. And these are way quicker as well. Oh, no worries, John. All good. If anyone still has any other questions or anything you want me to go over to, let me know. Because once we clear this out, we might call it there for now. But yeah, tomorrow, I'm probably going to cover the gold farming team tomorrow. I want to cover at least 3 teams. Kind of go over their gold rates. And I will test them a little bit more off stream as well. But I am most confident with the one that we've been using. It's basically just old skeleton key meta, just with a new revamp. And by a new revamp, I mean you replace 1 troop. But I still want to show the other 2 methods. Like mid-level explore with... Also, did we just double trigger to 7% insta-kill? Interesting. But I want to run like mid-level explore with double of them. I also want to try the one-shot with Cedric build for him. Where you run all-in mana. But basically the one I showed on Monday. Where he doesn't have enough to one-shot Explore 12, but you're rolling him on like Explore 10-ish. And he then that has enough to one-shot. Because those are the main 3 I think I want to go over. Is using 2 of them. Using 1 of him in an all-in mana team with 1 Cedric. And, also, gosh, why do you keep getting barrier? And, the one that we are just using. Which is basically old, Scouting Key team just with, new guy. Did I upgrade the kingdom to 20 yet? Which one? Oh, you mean the Magic Kingdom? Oh, true. True. We never did upgrade Carecroft, did we? Or any of the ones we wanted to go upgrade. Because I did say after 7.0 I would probably make that decision. And I think we have all the resources for it. I probably should before this weekend too. But then again, Magic doesn't actually affect Vault weekends. So we can still think it over a little bit. But, yeah, I think it is going to be Kakarot. It's still a big decision to make, but I think we are going to go Kakarot. If nothing else, this team benefits from being Kakarot. But also just Zolgoth teams in general. Alright, 2 more fights. Oh, don't repick that one. That costs gems. Do it before Guild War? Oh yeah, I definitely got to do it before Guild War, that's for sure. Oh no, I'm leaning towards Kakarot. We'll probably put like 1 last big vote for it before we actually do it, just to see what people think. But I am leaning towards Kakarot. Because it's between Kakarot or Darkstone. Darkstone most notably has Thrall. Whereas Kakarot most notably has Zolgoth. And oddly enough, this team actually uses it too. But it's not too important to buff this team. I don't even think it gains a magic from it, so it wouldn't really be much of a buff. And there we go, we finally finished the campaign, a little bit late. Also, I just realized I still haven't bought the campaign pass yet, have I? I need to go do that later. Because it was glitchy earlier. I never got around to it. We'll get it later. Gotta go get the little Polly. Put it on our shoulder. Oh, he has a bunch of coins when he sits on our shoulder. He's not actually going to stand on it. Also, they still haven't updated the later tiers. Honestly, I might just go for basic tier. They still have not updated this. What are they doing? How is this still not updated with, like, shiny keys or something? Why is there no updated loot at all? Like, even if you're not doing shiny keys here, like, put something. Anyways. Okay. I think we're going to call it there for now. But tomorrow, hopefully, we'll get a video out going over the gold farming team. And, yeah, we'll go from there. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. We will be back tomorrow, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. We'll be messing with the class events, maybe a little bit more gold farming, but otherwise just trying to get the last of the grind in before the weekend. Because with the weekend, we will end up having the vault event. So we definitely want to make sure we finish out all these. We're going to want to make sure we finish out the invasions and stuff, or, you know, as much as we can. And, you know, Underspire, try to make it more progress in there. Because any Underspire we do, there's no chance at Gnome, so definitely want to make a good chunk of progress there. And, yeah, go from there. Anyways, guys, enjoy the rest of your week. Let me just double check chat before I miss anything again. Already read that. You use 2 of the sluggers for 250 gold with 3, I think. It's 125. Test teams today. The only one you're using is probably oh yeah, the one that we were doing, I'm pretty sure is going to be the best overall team. I thought that pretty much since the beginning. To such a degree, I've barely even been testing too many other teams. But I'm almost guaranteed this is going to be the go-to way. But I still want to try some other strategies, just to kind of see what it comes out to. But I'm almost guaranteed this is like the way to do it. It was what it was in the past, and it still is. It hasn't changed. It's still pretty much like the way to do gold farming, if you're going to do gold farming. But I don't know, we'll still mess around with a few things and see, but I'm pretty sure it's still going to be the way to do it, as it was in the past, and it still kind of is. We haven't really gotten another option. Like, we haven't really gotten, since then, a new Leprechaun or Greed. Because those troops have existed for a while, back when the old gold farming meta existed. And we haven't really gotten a new troop like that. I guess maybe Scurvy Sea Dog, but he's not quite the same. He's a lot more situational as far as when you can use him. But we haven't really gotten a proper new gold option since then. Not as in a damage source, but as a mana accumulator. So who knows, maybe we will at some point. But as it stands, most of our mana accumulation options are exactly the same. Like between Egg Thief, Leprechaun, Greed, those kind of things. It's the same options we had back then. Like, it hasn't changed. We haven't really gotten a new good one. Though who knows, maybe one of the bounty troops will end up having it. Not bounty, I mean, what's it called? Booty gems. Because I am curious to see if any of the booty gem teams will make their way into a gold farming team. I might even need to go look ahead at the next, like, several weeks and see what the troops do with booty gems. But from what I've seen so far, none of the booty gem troops seem like they're going to fit into gold meta. Which is kind of funny, because the one we get to end the campaign is not even a gold meta troop. It is a map farming troop. Or a map boost ratio troop. Even though the main gimmick of booty gems is gold, he is primarily a map boost ratio related troop. Which is kind of interesting. I like to see more map ones, because we have very few in the game. And most of them exist within his kingdom, oddly enough. Little Johnny being one of the more relevant things, and one of the better synergies for him. But yeah, he's not actually a gold boost ratio troop. Like, he is to some degree from booty gems. But his main premise is boost ratio from maps, not from gold or booty gems, even though he does have it. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your week. Thanks for stopping by, and goodbye.